actually chilling on the couch, my beautiful boy, and I have been really taking this time to think, meditate, relax, and enjoy, which led me to the specific topic. Lately, I'm gonna say not even lately, since how can I say? Since I'm gonna say May. It have to be. Since May, I have been really on a journey of a a different type of self mastery, and it stemmed from what happened, or I should say, what transpired with me injuring my back in May. For those that don't know, gym, did some heavy lifting, and bada bing, bada boom. So, and I'm doing so much better, guys. That I'm just so good. I no longer have to wear my braids, okay, like every day. In the house, I was wearing it. If you look at my birthday short, I did a short vlog for my birthday. I did have it on, so if you're wondering, if you want to know how it looked. So we're not doing that. But I'm still cautious, right? Like, I'm still cautious listening to my body, because one of the things, before I get into the topic, one of the things, and don't forget to subscribe, because you get to be here with me in these videos and just coming along the journey, which is always such a blessing to have you guys. So I have been really taking time. I haven't been having to use that. Still going to therapy, physical therapy. It's it's been really, really good. Honestly, I'm gonna go as far as to say that I almost feel like I needed it before it happened. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I feel so blessed that I'm able to have it. The staff is really good. I don't have any, honestly, I'm just really grateful that it's really helping me. It helped my mobility, everything. I just feel so much more stronger than if I would have just tried to do it on my own, because in the beginning I did do everything that I felt like, that was going to progress me feeling much more better. And it did. But there comes a time where you need help. Me getting things done is therapeutic. And when I say get things done, clean, move around, do things, go out, create in whatever shape or form that I find fit for myself. But this situation helped me slow down mentally. It helped me slow down in such a way where I had to start realizing that I needed healing in a different way. And healing, which is understanding that I am blessed, right? Like, really, it's one thing to say I'm blessed, but do you understand how blessed you really are? You know, because you can't see the thing that you may be praying for, or not been able to experience the thing that you've been praying for, doesn't mean that the Creator God doesn't have it for you. Doesn't mean that your walk of life is just not being seen, like you're not being seen. And I don't know who is this is gonna help. And I, even if I help one person, I did my job. I always say that. Realizing that the fact that you had the thought to pray, meditate, whatever you find fit for you in your walk in life and the relationship you have with the Creator God, that seed that has been planted in you to even pray for the thing is there for a reason, especially, and now we're talking about something that's going to elevate you, not pray for something that that's not good for you, like that toxic person, that toxic relationship, that toxic job. Sometimes we could get besides ourselves and feel like we can change the toxic situation by staying there. and asking literally for strength to constantly go. And sometimes you need to. I mean, I know at one point in my life, many years ago, I was in a similar situation, and I did receive the energy and the health, because sometimes you can't just leave like that. In my case, it was my occupation, right? And for the time and the space that I was continue going, even when I knew it was toxic for me, God had gave me the grace to do so. But when it was time, it was time. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna come out all nice and pretty, because in my situation, I would have never chose that, right? But it happened, it did. But God gave me the grace, and God gave me the courage to move on, to press on, to make sound minded decisions that didn't include anybody else but me. Because when you are in a position of surviving, you cannot take everybody into account all the time, not even your kids. And I know that might sound crazy, but taking yourself in account first is taking your kids into account, because if you're not good, you're no good to anybody. And especially the mothers out there, I don't no longer have any little kids, but for those that do and find themselves in hard places, know that God sees you, know that God is here to comfort you, know that you are comfort, know that you have what it takes to see it through, because it can be hard and it can be weary. I believe that the God creator has created us in the image, in the likeness of many, many different things. And that could be here or there. You know, God is not just man, he's woman too. God is omnipotent. And however you need to hear the voice inside of you that really expresses love, because that's what God is, love. Don't question it. Don't question it. And I have, my spiritual walk has seen many, many different spaces, and still to this day. But I will say that in this time in my life, I kind of feel like I have came full circle. Like, I have a newfound respect for everything that I picked up along the way. And it's comforting to know that, because I work on, because I'm not perfect, I work on keeping a sensitive ear. I know for me that I am in I'm on the right path. And that's what I will pass on to you. You will know. You will know that you are on the right path. God will speak to you in so many different ways, will show up in your life in so many different ways, that you will know if you are on the right path. Everything will align itself for you while you are waiting for the very thing that you are praying for, if that makes any sense. Because, you know, time is linear. So with that being said, there's many seasonings and different situations that will transpire and come about in the midst of you waiting for that big blessing, right? And I feel like if you can just train, because it is a training, and it's training, because we don't always see things the same way. We're not the same people that I'm not even the same person I was last week, right? So it takes a certain amount of training to focus on the blessing, knowing that the blessing has already came, because it was put in your heart, your spirit connected to your frontal lobe, your brain, to understand that this is a decree in your life. You know, I always say that the spirit is connected to the creator, and it's also the messenger, right? So once you know that you have and you are doing what it takes to receive that bountiful blessing that you truly know what you're praying for, I think that it's really beneficial, or I should say, I believe it's very beneficial to you to focus on the blessing, understanding that it has already taken part in your life because you prayed for it, you asked for it. There's a reason why it came to your frontal lobe. Is a reason why your spirit connected to your brain to tell you to pray for this, for you to utter those words, because words are powerful. Just knowing that particular detail allows you to let go and focus on saying thank you for what has already transpired. Because if it didn't already transpire, you would not have been able to say it. Technically, it already did because you uttered the word, and you let it go. You see what I did right there? Anyway, that is my message for you guys. I just felt it really being put in my heart to share and pass that message on, because it was passed on to me in so many different ways. I didn't want to be selfish and keep it to myself, because like I said, if I can help one person, I have helped many. Let me show you Benji again. He over here chilling. This is what he's doing. This is the day. This is his little pad because we got to protect. But this is what he's doing. He's basically waiting. He's basically waiting to eat. His favorite thing to do. But I'm going to do the same. I think I'm going to order some, Chinese food today. I feel like I deserve it. You know, when you, me fooling myself, right? But no, I feel like I deserve it. I feel like I deserve some Chinese food. You know, get my favorite chicken wings and sweet plantains. Leave a comment down below if you know what's up.